Hi, Rishi Raj. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, my pleasure. And welcome to this show.
Thank you.
I would like to understand you are into this business for how long? Basically.
So it's almost 73 years we have completed in our company, and we are hitting the next milestone in a couple of years, and we want to create that legacy going forward with this company.
Okay. So how do you? You see, today having a product is not good enough.
Yes.
Meeting the standards, everybody does it.
Yes.
You tell me, every product is ISA certified.
Yes.
What kind of innovations?
Yes.
What kind of changes? What you thought, you could get into the field and with your expertise.
Yeah. So very well said, sir. This is the need of the hour in the industry, and what we as a company doing is we have set up a complete R&D center, and we are picking up our most popular products in the India market and try to do new innovations. It is primarily focused on lesser fatigue, easy usage, environment friendly. We care about the quality of the steel, quality of the material. So all these aspects will definitely help us in growing on to the next stage of the product quality.
But how do you, the one thing is the quality is one thing, of course, the aspect. Will there be any other issues related to the innovation? Because today we see a lot of, new kind of projects that are happening.
Yes.
And my experience shows that, there's a lot of awareness also required in this particular area. Because we have different pressure ratings, different kind of things.
Yes.
So how do you, any interesting things like aesthetics and other things, will they play any role in this case?
Yes, definitely, sir. All these information, earlier back in the days, people were not practically aware about the product usage.
Correct.
They just know about the product. So this FSIE platform, now we are seeing a lot of people, a lot of consultants, they are asking the specific program what they wanted to implement in the industries.
Right.
And we are getting so much of an awareness about what is the actual usage, where the pressure rating should be, how we can have a defined pressure rating for certain products. So earlier it was just one component and it was going everywhere, but now every specific area has a component, so which helps us in growing in the category, making more products, and innovations are coming into the company.
So you have, your workforce. How do you take care of them, so that there will not be always consistency in quality, innovation, and how do you handle that situation? Because we find there is a huge gap in the technical knowledge of these people.
So it's one of the key problem of all the manufacturers, if I specifically talk about, because we are very weak in giving the training and the understandings about the quality of the product. So what I feel that we should have a continued training program for those people in whatever the language, whatever the format they can understand. That will help them to understand your vision.
Yeah.
Until unless your vision is not drive down till down the line, then there is no point, because your only upper vision cannot do everything.
Right.
So training those people and taking care of them. If you are giving and time and they are spending time, so you have to take care of them. So these are the two important things what I personally feel to have the workforce.
Most of the times we find in Indian market, there is no work-life balance.
Yes.
So people spend most of the time, in work.
Yes.
Because we don't know anything. Yes. So how do you manage that well?
So we have recently started a meditation program in the company. So after five hours, we do a 15 minutes of meditation session.
I heard this. I think Japan, they do this kind of thing, right? Okay.
Yes. And we are exporting in Japan, and we are collaborated with Japanese companies for these.
That's the reason you have done it, to please them, or you have done on your...
No, definitely. I wanted to improve the mindset, thought process in the company.
Right.
If everybody is balanced, if they have a content in there, then definitely you can make it more happen.
Yeah.
So we do meditation programs, then we do weekly sports, what we play within the company people, and this gives them a different area, not only just focusing on the product quality every day the same line, but they are enjoying their life also on the same time, and they're working hard to grow more better.
So, but that is most of the times it is in the factory areas.
Yes.
Okay, I am talking about outside the factory also. For example, you yourself, how do you manage your, most of the free time, and what do you do, and then
To be very honest, sir, the life what we are dealing in, there is no free time left for anyone.
But they say this is the problem, you know.
Yeah, so
You also need to have some kind of a work-life
Definitely.
balance where it is always essential.
Definitely.
Because I feel, you know, if you have that kind of free time, it will regenerate you and then probably allow you to concentrate
Definitely.
more on the work.
Definitely.
That's what my feeling.
Definitely.
But we miss Indians. We miss a lot when
Yes.
compared with a lot of
Yes.
foreigners. So that is the reason
Definitely,
I
yes.
wanted to ask. And how do your family feels about it?
Yes.
Then if you spend most of the time in the factory or on the business,
Yes.
so how do they feel?
So definitely, family needs time. So, and that's one of the moral duty for us to do, spend time with them. And definitely, sir, we don't get too much time to sit idle. But I do few things. One is I read one of the books in terms of innovations or the mental health awareness. I'm very fond of fitness, so I normally go to gym and do my workout, which gives me a relax in my mind and my body.
Okay.
So these are the few things which definitely helps in your lifetime to actually balance yourself from a stress workout.
Keep travel a lot
Oh yes, sir.
in India and abroad.
Yes, sir.
So
there is a lot of
how do
travel.
you find the difference between the various cultures in India or outside the?
Yeah. So we definitely go around the globe and we see the different cultures in Europe or US, everywhere. But one thing is there's India here. So
So you're
once
proud
we come
to be-
back, yeah, we are proud to be Indian. And once we come back now, so then we feel we are back home. No matter what lavish lives we have seen outside India, but India has the potential of growing in much better way and much faster way. And we have already started that path.
Yeah.
So
Now that is on the business front, but on the personal front also.
Yeah.
Generally, I mean, we Indians are,
Yeah.
definitely a different kind of
Yes.
work style
Yes.
and different kind of satisfactory
Yes.
and limits also.
Yes. Yes.
Whereas, I have seen, people in Europe and US
Yes.
where they don't work after 5 o'clock on
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
Until Monday morning, nobody
Yes.
should disturb them.
Yes.
So that is how they work.
Yes.
But do you think it is possible here?
So that is a discipline what they have created long back, and their generations and everybody is designed in their mindset. Whereas our Indians were always designed as a hard workers. After the independence, so we were actually building our existence. Now we are in a stage where we are thinking that we have to have our own time.
Correct.
If we see my old backfathers or my grandfathers, so they actually did a lot of hard work to build this up where
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And now probably we have that stage where we can definitely spend little time in terms of the family, going out and doing all those things.
So Gen Z is totally different now.
Yes.
I think that is what we look at it, right?
Yes.
I think that because everything is taken care for them.
Yes.
They probably our forefathers would have struggled for
Yes.
living itself.
Yes.
But today it's not a major issue for any of us.
So, sir,
Yeah.
I have one of the questions because as you have a vast experience in firefighting and you have probably seen a generation going in front of you, and what do you suggest that where we are right now, how we can upgrade to a next stage of manufacturing in terms of next stage of building the product? So, what is your suggestion in that, sir?
See, I would like to say one thing. I'm basically an electrical engineer. By accident, I became a fire engineer. Electrical accident, I would say. The reason being, many of the electrical accidents are attributed to, many of the fire incidents are attributed to electrical incidents.
True.
So I started looking at why this is happening and why it doesn't happen in certain industries. I used to work for ISRO. So where we don't find, whatever we find, the issues there are totally different.
True.
So then we started looking at it. Then I became a fire engineer, qualified fire engineer, got into the courts committee and other things. And the majority of the issues, what we found out is the lack of awareness. This is the fundamental issue in the country. And today also people feel the basic things itself. They feel having a fire extinguisher or operation of a fire extinguisher is also not known to many of the people. So that is where the education is being taken care even by FSAI, and a lot of work need to be done. And but technology is changing so fast, and I think within no time, the artificial intelligence, machine learning, these things will take over. And you have to make sure that even your systems, either fire alarm or fighting systems or any kind of systems related to safety or security or whatever it is, they all should utilize these kind of technologies, leverage this technology, and go to the next level. For example, I'll tell you your pressures in the fire system. It's very difficult to handle pressures. You need to, beyond 25 bar or 30 bar. It's very difficult. And also, you are into different kind of products probably, related to the firefighting. How we can make them easily understood by the worker and how they can easily assemble, because this is where we are losing also a lot of time. And another problem what we face is testing and commissioning. So these are the areas where it will be helpful if we leverage the technology, and some sort of training is important to the people. So this is what I feel within this domain. And my expertise is mostly on electrical and fire safety, definitely. And what I feel is the electrical side, furthermore education, especially today what's happening is most of the engineering colleges, they have stopped taking core engineering branches, like electrical or mechanical.
Yeah, yeah.
So then they are all all the engineers, they want to become IT engineers. So there is a huge vacuum being created, and even the college curriculum has to change a lot. So there is a huge work to be done.
Yes.
I'm sure there is going to be a huge potential in all these areas, provided you develop your strengths, especially to save time and to bring awareness. Ultimately, you have a wonderful product, but if it is not properly executed by the person at site, it's going to be difficult. I'll tell you, I burnt my fingers in many cases. I'm very passionate about technology. So I started doing innovating, whatever the innovations are there, I am the first person to implement, and they have backfired. We had, because industry is not ready to adopt those kind of technologies immediately. So I think probably we'll learn from all our mistakes, and then see how we can come out of it. But now the technology is mature. I think people also are understanding a bit better. So I think we should not feel that I am a consultant, you are a manufacturer. We all have to work together to see that how a safe place is created and how our mission is Surakshit Bharat. Surakshit Bharat with respect to fire safety and security. So how do we achieve that? So for this, all stakeholders, whether take designers, product manufacturers, and then your execution agencies, and finally users. Everybody has to be part of this. So this knowledge has to go. You have, suppose, a product. I designed it. It is installed, but people do not know how to operate it. And how does it work? So that is why it's an end-to-end kind of solution which we need to look for. This is what FSAI is planning to do.
Thank you so much, sir. And one very prominent question which everybody like to listen from your mouth, that what is a message you want to give it to youngsters, those who are getting out from the studies, and what kind of future they should look into?
See, I'll tell you, this is an exciting field, if you ask me. Unfortunately, people are not aware. They think IT is one of the most important things because that is paying probably a bit more. But this is a challenging activity. And every engineer, first of all, you need not be an engineer or an entrepreneur to know about safety, because you have to be aware of safety, in whichever the line you are.
It is a basic need of the life.
Basic need of the life. So that is one thing. And then young people, they should try to understand more, innovate more. We are seeing a lot of new developments happening, with AI and other things. So like, other day somebody was presenting a virtual fire extinguisher training. So you have 3D goggles or something, and then virtually you can get trained. So these kind of tools are being available today. So I think they should leverage these kind of technologies, and they should try to upgrade and come out with new ideas. And we need a lot of manpower. So everybody, my request is, whoever is the person should try to come into this line, and it's going to be quite exciting.
So from your context, I would understand that for young generation, there is a lot of scope in fire safety.
Huge.
So they can definitely involve themselves in exploring new ideas and new innovations.
See, you tell me today, how many firefighting engineers we have in the country? fire engineers for that matter. Forget about fire engineering. You all and me, we both know that fire is related to every person. It can attack anybody. So everybody should be aware. But how many people are knowledgeable about the operation of a fire extinguisher? And how many people are trained in the schools or colleges about fire safety? Fire safety, we talk about social studies and we talk about, what happened to Ashoka and how many trees he has planted and other things. But is anybody talking about how to take care of yourself when there is a fire?
How to keep yourself safe.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, I don't know whether you heard about Kumbakonam fire. A teacher, she brought everybody inside when the fire, is happening. Instead of taking everybody out, she thought they could be safer in a room. But that entire building, it's a thatched roof, it's a small school. 30 students died along with the teacher. So the teachers themselves, they do not have this knowledge. So how do we, take care of this? So this is where we are planning to work. We need to have, and it's going to be quite exciting in the future. This is what I think.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really valuable for all the youngsters and for us to gain from you. So, thank you so much, sir. It was a great discussion, and we definitely got another door open in our minds to do the innovations and ideas in the manufacturing. And the way you said that the young generation has a lot of scope rather than just focusing on one field of study, so they can definitely put their footstep in firefighting, and they can do a lot of innovation, and they can have a good success in that area.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rishi Raj. And, you have nicely summed up the whole thing. What we look at is Surakshit Bharat. That is what in one word I can say. So ultimately, everybody should be knowledgeable about the safety practices and how to first take care of themselves and take care of others. So this is what we have to aim for.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.